and this is brand spanking new. You are now, December the 3rd, you're scratching your head a little bit, a little nervous about what to get the niece or the nephew or somebody who is kind of hard to buy for, and you're thinking, well, these drones seem pretty cool. I need one at a good price point. Well, we're delivering that today. It's a great sale price. Then you're saying, well, I could use some easy pay. Well, we're delivering on that front too, 5 easy pays. And then because every item today, Craig Smith, is on free shipping and handling.
Love that.
That means this one is too, and you're saving an additional $5.50. So now you've got this great Hoverway Alpha camera drone. You also have your choice of 3 colors. We're giving you 3 batteries included, so you're always going to have great run time. And then, of course, you're going to love the fact that we even get you extra propellers should you ever need those. Craig, these drones are becoming so easy to fly, to manipulate, and are incredibly popular.
And if they're not easy, David, they're not going to be fun. And if they're not easy to take off, they're not going to be fun. And if you're crashing them all the time, they're not going to be fun. The great thing about this Hoverway drone, it has 1-button takeoff and landing. And just to show you how easy that is to do, we've landed the drone, and I'm going to hold the remote control right here. We're actually going to have David, who is typically scared to death of flying drones in our studio.
Dude, and so this is going to be great. So this button, correct?
The button right there.
Okay, we're coming in tight. Here we go. Hang on.
That's our little takeoff and land button. And the great thing about it,
this button right here.
Right, just press that right there whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And that's your takeoff and land button. So the great thing about this is that there's no thrusting the throttle. You just press that, and there you go.
Oh!
And the nice thing about it too, Dave, you'll notice it takes off to about 4 or 5 feet in the air, and then it just stays and hovers there. So it's not going to take off and shoot up into the tree. It's not just going to fly all over the place. It's a very simple drone to get up off the ground. And if you're buying this for someone who's a first-time drone pilot, this is the easiest way to do it. And when you're ready to land, you press that land button, goes right back down to the ground, and shuts the blades off.
Take a look right here at colors. I've got 3 beautiful colors for you. I have it for you in the blue, which Craig is flying. And notice that when it's operating, it illuminates.
Yes.
So it lights up. Fancy word for lights up. Okay, so here it is in blue. I have it in black. Are we calling this green? Green. So green. Now, I'll also tell you, you're getting these extras. You're going to get 2 extra propellers. We give you not 1, not 2, but 3 rechargeable batteries. Each one has 7-minute runtime.
Yes.
You get your USB connector and your control and a micro SD card.
8 gigabytes right there, Dave, for that
which allows you to, because remember, this drone shoots video.
Yes.
So when this is up and around, you're flying it in the park or at the beach or over your house or neighborhood, you're going to be able to take video, which is really cool too. So take advantage of this great price, take advantage of that free shipping and handling and the wonderful Easy Pay. We're awfully excited about this, and a lot of folks are giving drones as gifts this holiday season. I think now my 13-year-old nephew would actually open a gift for me and say, wow, Uncle David, this is cool.
That's a great age group for that. And also, we actually talked to Natalie, one of the women that puts the microphones on us.
Yeah.
She's thinking about getting this for a special person in her family as well. I don't want to say who because I don't want to give it away, but this is great for all age groups. That's what people love about drones. They're so easy to take off and fly.
So let's hold right here.
Press that button again.
What I want to do is press the landing and takeoff button. We're landed now, so this will be takeoff. Here we go. Look at that.
And there we go, up to about 4 feet, and it just stays there and hovers in the air for you. So it's nice and easy to control. The cool thing about this drone as well, you have 2 different modes. So right now I have it in the easy mode, which is one of the buttons on the remote control. But one little touch of a button, I can turn it into high speed mode. So as you become more adept at flying drones, and you want to get a little riskier, you want to zip above the house and around the trees, you can see how quickly it zips back and forth now. And if I touch it back into that easy mode, now it's a much more smooth back and forth for you.
Isn't that nice? Some kind of a learning mode when you're using this. So put it in that low speed, and you can really kind of get used to manipulating the drone and making it go, hover and fly up and fly down and turn left, turn right. Now, I'll also tell you that we are wanting to be responsible merchants of drones. And remind you of some guidelines that are necessary for you to be aware of. Now, obviously, we offer drones on QVC for hobby and recreational purposes only. These should always be kept in your eyesight at all times. You should never fly them higher than 400 feet, and obvious but worth mentioning, you should keep them far away from aircraft and airports.
Yes, and check in with different parks you're going to as well. So a lot of parks I know around here, very welcoming to drones. Some private property areas are not, so you want to check in. And we mentioned that 400 feet height restriction. That's a general rule for drones. This drone has a 150-foot range. So you're not going to take it that high. I always tell people if you're going to fly a drone high, you don't want to get much higher than the tops of the treetops in your area. From that height, you're going to get some tremendous footage. Once you go any higher, you're going to kind of lose the video footage of the ground. It's going to be harder to see anyway. So really, once you get above the trees, that's about as high as you'd like to go.
Here's a question for you, Craig.
Sure.
If I'm flying my drone, taking video,
yes,
how do I get the video off the drone and onto my computer?
That's where we include the micro SD card. So the micro SD card will actually store inside of the drone itself. And actually, I'll land the drone and show you where that spot is.
We can show you this one.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Yeah, so right on this side right here.
So right here, guys, there's a little port for your micro SD card. So you plug that in there, and then you take the video, and then you pop that out and put it into a little adapter and put it in your computer, right?
Plug it right into your computer. You can download that video, and then you can post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you want to go. You also have the ability to recharge this camera that we have right there. That's a micro USB port. You can actually take the camera off the drone if you just want to use the camera by itself. You have that ability.
I just noticed it has eyeballs.
Yes, it does.
Look at that.
It has that bug eye look. Isn't that cool?
Exactly. Kind of like what I look like in the morning before coffee. All right. Now, this is E229-882. Some would argue after coffee. Let's remind you that we've taken orders now for over 400 of these. Lots and lots of you choosing your color. We've got the green, the blue, and the black. Now, remember, these are also available today and today only on free shipping. So that free shipping is only until midnight Eastern time tonight on every item today. So we're excited to be able to bring you the free shipping and handling, saving you another $5.50. If you had an extra $5.50 today, would you go out and buy yourself a hamburger?
All right, buy a cup of coffee maybe.
Well,
maybe a couple of those.
Maybe a cup of coffee and a hamburger, right? So this is 5 easy payments of $13.99. Oh, flip.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Tricky.
Now I'm showing off a little bit for you, David. Now we're having a good time. So again, one of the cool features, you have a flip button on here. And this is the great thing about the Hoverway. You can see how the drone just hovers pretty much in the sky without me touching the remote control. I hit the flip button, it flips over. I grab the remote control again and have control. This is the great thing about Hoverway drones, the ability to hover and stay in place. You're not constantly tinkering with the remote control to try to you'll be able to fly around and land. It'll basically stay in almost the same exact place when you take your hands off the remote control. And then when you want to have that automatic landing feature again, all you do is press that one button on the remote control for automatic landing, and it touches right down.
And check that out. Now, I have to call out 2 people who are doing some extraordinary work. Make that 3. One is Jordan on our jib camera. The other is Tony on our handheld camera, and Marianne on the robotic cameras. This is awesome. These are not easy to shoot when we're in studio like this. So
no,
you guys are doing
not.
A great job. This is 5 easy payments, free shipping and handling. Great day to pick up these drones because right now you're getting into crunch time and you're thinking, what do I get for my teenage nephew, niece, someone who loves cool items like this, but I'm never quite sure what to buy? This is the item that they're going to love. One thing you may want to do is get all those batteries charged up before you gift it to them so they're ready to use it from the moment they open it.
And 7 minutes of flight time per battery. That's why we're including 3 batteries. You can be outside for 20 minutes flying this drone all over the place. And you'll notice now the lights are flashing.
What does that mean?
That's the notification that this battery is starting to fade out. So what it'll do, it'll actually land itself once the battery is starting to run out, or you can press that one button, it will land automatically for you.
How about that? How many are gone now, Stan? 1,000 of these are now gone. Our battery just ended.
There we go.
And it
Lands
perfectly landed as we wrap up the presentation. Blue is most popular. We also have black and green. Stay on the line for these. Free shipping and handling, which is the case on every item today, unless the item has shipping and handling included. That's the only exclusion. So thank you, sir.
Great to see you.
Always good to have you back. Are you off the rest of the day?
I'll be back here tonight.
Well, then we'll look for you then. In the meantime, get yourself some lunch.